All right, we should be live now. We just got a report we weren't streaming. If you're just tuning in now, I'll give you a quick recap. Traverse City's ahead 8-0. 11 minutes left in the first period. We're ahead by 2. Centering shot.
3.
Wow. Centering pass to Arthur McManus. Arthur McManus with no hesitation drills that one in. 11th goal of the year for Art. That puts Traverse City up 3-0 with 11:07 left in the first period. Again, I let in earlier. The Trojans are 10-12 on their season. Gaylord is 1-20. They're struggling this year. They've only got 6 men on the bench tonight. They've got a lot of sickness and a lot of injury.
Trojan goal scored by number 10, Arthur McManus. The assist by number 21, Luke Weaver. McManus from Weaver at 5:53 of the first period. Also, we have had 2 assists added to the second Trojan goal. Assisting in that second goal, number 9, Blake Weaver, and number 10, Arthur McManus.
All right, Burkholder's got the puck. He sends it up. The player he was passing to, Humphreys, had a broken stick. I'm sure his dad will be real happy about that. Burkholder from the point. Nice low shot just inside. Gaylord able to clear the zone. Again, Gaylord's struggling. They've got 6 guys on a bench. Right now they're pretty much playing like they're on a penalty kill. It's kind of rough to watch. We'll get an icing call. Klusterman sent that one all the way down. Nobody touched it. And with 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the period, we'll get an icing.
Between periods tonight, between the first and second period, we will be recognizing our 7 Trojan seniors with their families.
All right, face-off on the Traverse City end, right side of Knapp. Face-off won by Gaylord, but picked up by Beatty, who steamed back and won that. Beatty races through. Puck just slid off his stick. He wasn't aware. Luke Harvey dumps it back in. Files got it. Files sends it toward the front. Defenseman for Gaylord's able to knock it out. Zrimic picked it up. Xander Fogelman jumped the line, which draws an offside, and we'll get a face-off just outside of the Gaylord, far side of the ice from where I'm standing. Face-off won by Traverse City, goes back to Zrimic. Zrimic misfires. Gaylord gets it across the red line. They get it in. Gaylord with a shot. Steered aside by Knapp. Gaylord with another shot. I believe that was one of the Ford boys. Gaylord dumps it in deep behind the goal line. Harv in front of the net. Comes back to Fogelman. Fogelman hits Beatty. Beatty's got room. Beatty with a shot off the blocker of the goalie. Drops down, File. This one back to McKinney. McKinney shoots. Goes wide. Conaway able to hold it in at the point. Conaway sends it up to Beatty. Beatty shoots. Right in front of the net. Shot. I believe that was File. Goes wide. No, that was Fogelman. Fogelman this time. Hits the goalie. Beatty's got it now. He's looking. File right in front of the net by himself. Gaylord's got it. Off the boards and out. This will be an icing. Bring the face-off back down in the Gaylord end. Conaway and McKinney out on defense. I've got Davidson, Peters, and I'm not sure who's on the right wing there. It might be File still. Linesman drops puck. Face-off won by Traverse City. Peters picks it up, sends it behind the net. Hersberg looking. Hersberg hits Grant Peters in the middle. Gaylord chips it. Conaway just outside of his reach. Conaway's got a race back. Knapp plays this one darn near up into the high seats up here where I'm announcing from. Conaway kind of laughing at that one. They'll put a face-off right side of Knapp. 8:18 left first period. Shots on goal, 11-1 in favor of Traverse City. Score 3-0 Traverse. Face-off one. Gaylord won, but the defenseman didn't come in. Herzberg wasted no time. He raced in, gets a shot on net. Davidson picks up the rebound. Gaylord off the boards and all the way down. This is not going to be an icing. Soper will pick it up. Soper's going to go long far and hit Herzberg. Herzberg to Davidson. Davidson checks up at the goal line, and Gaylord picks it up. And Soper will pick this one up, run it behind our goal. He's got a pretty good look at the ice right now, and they're giving him way too much room. He brings it all the way in. Gaylord able to pick it up. Gaylord just flips it down. This will be an icing on Gaylord, but you can tell with 7:29 left in the first period, Gaylord's gassed already. Again, 6 men on the bench for Gaylord. That's a rough go in high school hockey. We're playing 4 full lines. They barely have 2. A lot of injuries and a lot of sickness is what I was told. All right, linesman tells everybody to get outside the circle. Traverse City wins that face-off. Trojans, number 3, Burley brings it behind the net. Off the high glass. Gaylord turns around. Soper not able to grab it. Burley keeps it in right at the line. Gaylord picks it up, brings it out. Gaylord comes in. Able to get a shot on net. As Knapp picks that one up, he kicks the post off. We'll get a whistle and a face off to the left side of Knapp. Shots on goal now, 12-2 in favor of Traverse City. Pretty good turnout for senior night here. About half the student section is full. Parent section is completely full. And Gaylord's actually got some fans here tonight. Gaylord with good pressure in the neutral zone here. But Luke Harvey able to snipe that one away. Gaylord gets it in their end, and when they try to clear it, it goes right into the scorekeepers, or the penalty box area. 6:54 left first period. 3-0 lead by your Traverse City Trojans. Face-off's going to be to the left side of the Gaylord goalie. Face-off won by Traverse City. Shot from the line by Drew Zaremick. Chipped up into the air. Luke Harvey knocks that one down. He gets hit in the back. Rodenroth brings it in. He's checked off the puck. He gets it back. Kicks it up with his foot. He hits Zaremick. Oh, Zaremick from where he was standing doesn't miss too many of those. Goalie was able to latch onto that one and hang on tight. We'll get a couple of line changes here. Face off on the right side of the Gaylord goalie this time. 6:29 left first period. Face off one, Rodenroth. Right off the face off, right back to Rodenroth. He barely had it on his stick, fired one. I don't even know if the goalie saw that one. Went right over his shoulder. Rodenroth's second goal of the season. They line him up at center ice. File takes the face off. Gaylord won it, but File got it back. Gaylord able to get it out. Around Klusterman. Shot from a bad angle, far side of the circle. Another shot on net by Gaylord from the point. Passed the File, but he had his back to the pass. As there were 2 guys right in front of him from Gaylord, and as he turned to make contact with it, it just missed his stick. We'll get an icing call. All right, File to take the face off. Traverse City wins that one. It goes to Kloosterman. Kloosterman sends it up the boards. Beatty's got it. File. Pressuring. Oh, the Gaylord player just got enough on it that File couldn't take it from him. Beatty with a check right at the Traverse City bench. Puck goes around. Burkholder sends it up to Fogelman. Fogelman enters the zone. Beatty right out in front. Back to Kloosterman. Kloosterman back to... Wow, it's a goal. Kloosterman went back to Fogelman. Fogelman shot it from a bad angle. He was below the hash marks on the far side of the circle against the boards. Nobody knew where the puck was, and the referee started indicating the goal. So with 5:17 in the first period, Traverse City up by 5. Shots on goal 15-4, Traverse City. Face-off won by Traverse City. Back to Conaway. Conaway hits Davidson. Davidson to Hersberg. Hersberg misfires. Grant Peters poke checked off. Grant Peters behind the net.
And number 7, Andrew Beatty. Fogelman from Kloosterman and
Puck's going to make it all the way around to Conaway. Conaway, nice backspin pass. Gaylord just knocks it out. Conaway goes to McKinney. McKinney drives it back in. Hersberg with a nice shot, steered aside by the goal, not cleared by Gaylord, and a shot by McKinney from the point over the goalie's shoulder and in the net. McKinney's second goal of the season. So I'm not sure if you're aware, the mercy rule in high school hockey is 8 goals. We've got 4:35 left in the first period. We're ahead by 6. Gaylord clears the puck. McKinney picks it up off Knapp's stick. McKinney with a long pass. Conaway with a shot toward the net. Steered aside. That was Blake Weaver, got the second attempt. It hit the post, stayed there in the snow, and the goalie got a glove on it. 4:07 left in the first period. I'm pretty sure anybody who's listened to me announce before, I'd rather lose by 1 than win by 10. I'm a competitive kind of guy. And when we're getting shellacked, it's hard to call. This is another one that's not as much fun for me to call. I mean, you really feel bad for the Gaylord team.
They're not playing bad. Their 4 shots have all been quality shots.
So Gaylord's going to drop, or the linesman drops puck again. It goes back to Burley. Burley fires it quick, steered aside by the goalie. Puck comes back to number 8 on the Gaylord team. He chips it out to center ice. Soper kicks it with a skate down at the red line. Blake Weaver turns back. Now he's full head of steam forward, right through the middle. Went through about 4 guys, got a great shot off the outside of the post. Centering pass. Oh, jeez. You know, I hate to say it, but the Gaylord player intercepted the centering pass and just decided to flick it blind backhand. He literally put it on the tape of Blake Weaver, and Blake Weaver just rifled it in. 7-0, 3:28 first period. Puck comes back to Soper. Soper at the blue line, hits Troyer right in the middle. Troyer, Gaylord, number 12, with a nice poke check. That was Liam Ford. Able to steer that one away. Gaylord ices it. 3:16 left. First period. Traverse City up by 7. Shots on goal, 18-4. Face off right side of the Gaylord goalie. Won by Traverse City. Goes back to Burley. Burley hits the middle. Back to Soap. Soap with a shot. Hit Carter Humphreys in the leg. Oh, geez. Here it is. Oh, Weaver did not get a great trigger pull on that one. Troyer battles for it. Blake Weaver to Soap. Soap with a shot off the goalie. Gaylord races to get it. Liam Ford not able to get it out for Gaylord. Carter Humphreys. Oh, the goalie with a great save on Humphreys. Humphreys took his time, was allowed 3 steps in, and rifled one. And the goalie got out there with his glove and was able to stave that one off. The goalie for Gaylord is a freshman, and he's doing a really good job. This is rough. Gaylord clears it down. Looks like this one will, I don't know if it was going to hit the crease or not, but Knapp decided to play it. File's going to race in with the puck. He shoots from outside. Goalie steers it aside. File battles with Liam Ford.
Come on, let Harvey shoot. Should have Harvey and Cash out there.
No kidding. Gaylord checks up at the blue line. They dump it in.
Guys who don't have a goal, get those. These are the guys that lose. Those guys should be shooting.
Beatty's got the puck. He's behind the net now.
Guys who don't have a goal should be out there.
Zrimic shoots. Steered aside. Zrimic's got it now. He's looking. He sends it back to Fogelman. Fogelman's got it. He centers. And File cracks it in off the bar and down. And that is going to bring a quick close to our game here. 1:46 left. They will play 2 periods. Second period will be running clock. I'm sorry, I was mistaken on the rule. So 8-0.
Trojan goal scored by number 17, Grayson File. Assist by number 11, Xander Coltman, and number 12, Bruce Rimmick. File from Coltman.
Herzberg races in.
Time of the goal, 15-14.
Herzberg cycles it all the way around, drops it for Klusterman. Klusterman fires. And Davidson with a little bit of malarkey in front of the net there. Burkholder and Klusterman on D. Davidson take the face off. I see Peters and Herzberg out there. Gaylord gets it. They send it behind the net right to Herzberg.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Klusterman's got it. He spins around, takes a shot. Ends up behind the net. Graham Peters looking. Graham Peters cycles it back to Herzberg. Herzberg goes far side to Burkholder. Nice pass. Burkholder with a shot. Graham Peters missed. Davidson's got it now. He centers one. And Gaylord clears it right at our net. Knapp settles it down for Burkholder. Berkey chips it all the way up to Herzberg. Herzberg to Peters. Davidson with a shot hits the goalie. And cleared down with 10 seconds left in the period. I think Traverse City will eat it here. And we'll get a horn.
Okay, we will be introducing our Trojan seniors in just a moment.
So it is senior night here at Howe Arena for the Trojans, and the announcer is going to introduce all the seniors and their families.
Before we start the introductions, just a little bit about the class of 2025, their accomplishments. They were regional champions in 2021 and 22. They were Scott Miller Memorial Tournament champions in 2022. Big North Conference champions in 2023 and 24. And Veterans Cup champions in 2025. And of course, they aren't done yet with this season.
We've got the Trojan mascot out on the ice with a hockey stick in his hand.
Okay, our first senior tonight is number 10, Arthur McManus. Walking with Arthur are his parents, Todd and Leeway, and sister Mackenzie. His favorite Trojan hockey tradition has been the Houghton trip, and his favorite hockey memory is winning the Scott Miller Memorial Tournament his sophomore year. His advice for future Trojans: even if success is limited in the beginning, you can always come together to make up for it in the end. After high school, he plans to attend college to study chemical engineering. His mom and dad have been the positive influences on his life. They've always been my biggest supporters from the start, and they have sacrificed so much to put me in the position I am today. He'd like to thank Coach Givens, Coach Miller, and Coach Shantz for teaching life lessons that will be valuable in hockey and in everyday life. And he also thanks all of his coaches who have pushed him to become the hockey player he is today. Number 10, Arthur McManus. Next we have number 12, Drew Zrimick. With Drew tonight are his parents, Todd and Julie, and sisters, Ryan and Sydney. His favorite Trojan hockey tradition are the bus trips to Houghton and Trenton. And his favorite hockey memory is beating West in the McCullough Cup every year. Does he have any advice for future players? He says, embrace being a Trojan and never stop working. His plans after high school are to either play hockey or study business at either Michigan State or Alabama. The positive influences in his life, he says Chris Givens has been a huge positive influence. He takes away everything on the outside and lets you focus on playing. Living in the moment is one of the biggest traits I have learned from Coach Givens. And he would like to thank his parents for all of their love and support these past 4 years, his grandparents for always making it to every game, his former coaches, John and Sana, Dallas Drake, and current coaches, Givens, Coach Miller, and Coach Dwyer, for helping him to grow as a player, but also as a person. And finally, he thanks his teammates these past 4 years for all of the memories that I will have for the rest of my life. SPG forever. Number 12, Drew Zrimick. Next we have number 13, Cole Hertzberg. Cole is walking with his parents, Scott and Tracy, and brother Jacob. His favorite Trojan hockey tradition is listening to 99 red balloons before every game. His favorite hockey memory is beating West for the first time. His advice for future players: try to get better every day and be a team player. His plans are to go to Lansing Community College after high school to study business or continuing to play hockey. His positive influences in life are his mom and his dad, both of his brothers, Tyler and Jacob, his friends and coaches Givens, Dwyer, and Miller. Anybody else he'd like to thank? He wants to thank his amazing parents for always being there during his hockey journey. He says they've sacrificed so much of their time to make sure I got to every game, as well as to making sure I had everything to play, and that has meant everything to me. He also thanks once again Coach Givens, Coach Dwyer, and Coach Miller for making him the player he is today, and for their dedication to the players and to the program. Number 13, Cole Hertzberg. Next we have number 15, Matthew McKinney. Walking with Matt are his parents, Jason and Paula. His favorite Trojan hockey tradition, he says, is P-din. His favorite hockey memory is winning the Big North Conference last year during the 23-24 season. His advice for future players, find your role. And his plans after high school are to become an aviation mechanic. His positive influences in his life include his sister, and he wants to thank his dad for giving him the opportunity and his mom for being his biggest cheerleader. Number 15, Matthew McKinney. And next is number 20, Zach Troyer. Walking with Zach are his parents, Greg and Beth. His favorite Trojan hockey tradition, get the gat. His favorite hockey memory is the brotherhood. And does he have any advice for future players? He says, work hard. His plans after high school are to study engineering at the Maritime Academy. His positive influences have been close family and friends, and he wants to thank his parents for all of their support over the years. Number 20, Zach Troyer. Number 21 is Luke Weaver. Luke is with his parents, Russ and Beth, and his brother Blake. His favorite Trojan hockey tradition is the Houghton trip. His favorite hockey memory is the bus trip to Buffalo in Pee-wees. And does he have advice for future players? He says enjoy every minute and work hard. After high school, he plans to attend college, but is undecided as to where. The positive influences in his life are his mom and dad for showing the importance of hard work, and his brothers for pushing him to be his very best. He thanks his current and former coaches for helping him to become a better player, and his family for the constant support throughout the years. Number 21, Luke Weaver. And our final senior, number 35, Kyle Knapp. With Kyle are his parents, Deward and Jennifer. His sister Sophie can't be with us because she's busy playing at center ice right now. His favorite Trojan hockey tradition is singing Oh Mama after beating Traverse City West. His favorite hockey memory is playing on an outdoor rink in Chicago for an entire tournament and winning the tournament. His advice for future players, buy into the team, and if something is optional, like a practice or hangout, go to it. What are his plans after school? It's to get a degree in finance at Cedarville University. And positive influences in his life are his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, his parents, sister, grandparents, pastors, and teammates. And he would like to thank his Lord and Savior once again for giving him a new life and for all the blessings he's been given, like to play hockey on this great team. Number 35, Kyle Knapp. Congratulations to all these seniors. We wish them all the best in the years ahead. We thank all you parents and your families for all that you've contributed to Trojan hockey over the years. Thank you, everyone. For those of you who are picking up chuck-a-pucks, we will play chuck-a-puck at the conclusion of the game this evening.
Back up. All right, start of the second period. I was mistaken on the mercy rule. We will play 2 periods, but why we're up like this, it will be running clock. All right, face off won by Traverse City, goes all the way back. McKinney chases that down. Off the glass. Over one of the Ford brothers' sticks. Wow. Shot toward the net, just wide of the Gaylord net. McKinney keeps it in. Gaylord able to get it out. Gaylord comes down. Oh! Pretty nice pass, but the Gaylord player lost his footing, wasn't able to control it. Gaylord dumps it back behind our net. And Gaylord keeps it in at the line. Puck sent across. Oh. And And Luke Weaver back check, spins around, shoots wide of the net. Comes all the way back to the point. Gaylord takes too much time with the puck. Second effort, they get it out. Zaremik's going to bring it right back in. Looks like Caden Rodenroth jumped off the bench, offsides. That'll create an offside, and we'll get a whistle, face off. Far side of the ice from me. Face off won by Traverse City. Dumped in deep by Burkholder. Back to Klusterman on the point. Klusterman going to take a shot through the legs of Carter Humphreys. Burkholder steps in to get it. Burkholder, far side wide. Rodenroth's got it. Gaylord picks it up. Backhand clearing attempt, knocked down. Gaylord gets it again, sends it up to one of their players, not out. And, centering to Carter Humphreys off of stick of the goalie or something. Gaylord again has the puck. They are going to get it out this time in the neutral zone. They dump it all the way in. This is going to be an icing. 14:24 on the clock, running clock right now. 8-0 Traverse City. Shots on goal 27-5. All right, face off one. Gaylord not able to get it out though. McKinney right up the middle. Goalie steers it aside. Centering pass. Missed. Cash shoots. Hits one of the Gaylord players. Conaway not able to keep it in. McKinney and Conaway switch sides. McKinney brings it right back in. Gaylord picks it up. Over Conaway's head. Wide of the net. We'll get an icing call. 13:20 as the clock ticks down. Conaway and McKinney on defense. File to take the face off. Beatty, and I believe that might be Fogelman out there. It is. Fogelman from the middle. Shoots wide of the net. Centering pass to Fogelman. Conaway keeps it in cover. Shoots. Off of a foot. Beatty comes through the middle, tipped off by number 18 of the Gaylord player. Beatty goes down. Conaway's got a race over there. Beatty gets back up, makes it to the puck. Good hustle by Beatty. It's not if you fall down, it's how fast you get back up. Files got the puck. He brings it in. Sends it across. Beatty fires one that doesn't hit the net off of the goalie's stick. Fogelman's got it. He sends it back to McKinney. McKinney fires from the point. Steered aside by number 17, Gaylord. In front to File. Gaylord can't clear it. We drive it right back in behind the net. Beatty centering pass. Missed. Fogelman. Right up the middle to McKinney. McKinney fires into the equipment of the Gaylord goalie. He'll hang on. Burley and Soper out there on D. Blake and Luke Weaver. Wow, do I see Luke Harvey up on left wing? Wow, Luke almost got one there. He tipped it off of his leg. Puck comes back. Soap able to clear it. Up to Luke Weaver. Luke Weaver, centering pass to Luke Harvey. Luke Harvey tied up by a Gaylord player. Burley able to keep it in with a hand. Second effort by Gaylord out. Luke Weaver runs it right back in. Luke Weaver looking at Harv. Harv right in the middle. Centering pass. Blocked by number 8, Gaylord. Burley's got to race back. He sends it across to Soper. Suds. Tried to hit Harv. Harv hasn't played a lot of forward this year. so I don't think him and Soap quite have the connection. I'm sure it was.
Going back.
Luke Harvey's, no, coming off now. Face off won by Traverse City. Herzberg's going to run right around the two Gaylord defensemen. Centering pass, steered aside by a Gaylord player. Drew Zermick sends it right back into Herzberg. Herzberg hits Peters. Peters bar down in. 10-20 about the time of that goal. Herzberg hit Peters coming right up the middle. And you leave Peters standing in front of the net like that. Bar down and in.
19, 13, 12.
Davidson taking the face off. Herzberg. Peters has got it.
Trojan goal scored by number 19, Graham Peters.
Sent around. Burley able to keep it into the point. Burley makes a move. Dumps it in deep to Herzberg. Burley at the line. Burley going to step to the middle. Burley shoots. Kick saved by the goalie.
6:45 of the second period.
Fifth goal for Peters.
Puck driven off the glass and out. Herzberg not able to keep it in. Herzberg going to race it right back in as we check up. Herzberg to Peters. Peters scores another one. I mean, Peters just a marksman tonight. He had a seam about as wide as the puck between the goalie and the post. Peters found that little bitty seam and slid it right in there.
At the conclusion of the game.
Luke Harvey, left wing. Troyer and Carter Humphreys out there on front. Klusterman and Burkholder back. Puck driven in behind the Gaylord goalie. Gaylord reverses it around. Gaylord not able to clear. Humphreys lifts a stick and takes the puck back. 10-0. 8 minutes left in the second. Running clock. This is rough. This is just a clinic by the Trojans.
8 minutes of the second period.
Shot from the neutral zone goes off of Knapp. Reverse back. Burkholder picks it up. Burkholder reverses. Oh, Gaylord had a chance. Carter Humphreys brings it in. Wraparound attempt by Carter Humphreys. Gloved by the goalie. I don't know what the referee was waiting for the whistle, but he finally blew it. Yeah.
No, they gave it to her.
Peters scored that. Peters. Herzberg fed Peters. Peters put it right in the seam.
They'll fix it.
Beatty misfires. Gaylord able to get out of their zone. Not even able to get it. Conaway intercepted the pass. Conaway hits. Fogelman. Fogelman's going to run right up the middle. This is probably, Fogelman went over the top of the net. File centers it. Fogelman again. Fogelman didn't miss that time. He hit the top right corner. Fogelman's fourth goal of the year. All right, Graham Peters takes the face off. It goes up. Herzberg's got it. Herzberg feeds. Luke Harvey right in front of the net. Goalie able to get a glove on it. Why are we not blowing a whistle?
The 11th Trojan goal.
What is this referee doing?
Andrew Beatty, assist to number 17.
Nobody can see the puck anywhere. I don't understand what the referee's doing here. It's running clock. It doesn't matter if he blows the whistle or not. Face off. Won by Traverse City. Herzberg to McKinney. McKinney just sent it up the middle. And it went through the goalie's legs and in. Good. That thing didn't hit anybody. Shoot the puck, Conaway! Face off. Grayson File ties the centerman up. Goes to Conaway. Conaway to McKinney. McKinney up to Fogelman. Fogelman back to McKinney. McKinney to Fogelman. Fogelman to File. Luke Harvey with his first goal in front of the net. Fogelman's got it. McKinney holds it in. Gaylord gets it out now. They hit number 5. McKinney with a nice poke there. Back into the neutral zone. Over to McKinney. 4:15 left in this period. Beatty's got it now. It's center ice. Beatty runs it in. Conaway tips it back to Beatty. Uh-oh. Where's my other glove? I got it. Like, please. Sorry, lost the glove there. Thought I went over the boards and into the bench. I was going to have to put mitten keepers on my gloves. All right, Gaylord's got it in our end. They send one toward Knapp. He steers it aside. Harv back out there on defense. He's not out there. Harv sends it across to Zrimic. Zrimic's going to bring it in. Zrimic's going to go behind the net. Wow. Zrimic just putting it toward the net. Went off a stick and over the head of the goalie. Carter Humphreys checked behind the net. Gaylord, you can see the defeat in them already. This is kind of painful, to be honest with you. Harv shoots from the point into the goalkeeper's glove. He'll hang on to it with 2:22 left on a running clock period. We're going to get 5 new bodies out there. File wins the face-off. Xander Fogelman goes back to Burley. Burley shoots just wide of the net. File not able to get it off the boards. Gaylord gets it out. Burley. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be a... Don't call it.
Wipe it off. Tyler.
Oh, jeez.
Call that. Jesus.
Beatty. Beatty. Oh! Did the goalie keep it out? Yeah, goalie kept it out. Beatty almost had his first goal of the game.
Come on, Tyler. What kind of crap is that?
Well,
By the time they clear this up, it's going to be 10 seconds.
1 minute Final minute of play.
So this game's going to come to an end on our power play. It goes back to McKinney. McKinney to Burkholder.
Gaylord penalty to number 5, Ian Russell.
Off the post.
2 minutes for
The
tripping.
side.
Time of the penalty, 15:30 of the.
Several shots on net. Goalie finally gets a glove on it. Referee blows the whistle. 12-0 at the end of the second period. That'll be the game. And we're going to have Chuck a Puck and a congratulations to Coach Gibbs. Kept in by McKinney. McKinney just kind of running it around. Burkholder with it. Back to McKinney. 10 seconds. Shot toward the net. Now Luke Harvey got one. Burkholder sent that one in front of the net. Luke Harvey with a great tip right in the net. That brings out the horn, and that'll be the finale for our game. 13-0. Your Traverse City Trojans on senior night.
The final Trojan goal scored by number 6, Luke Harvey. Assist to number 15, Matt McKinney, and number 23, Kaylin Burkholder. Harvey from McKinney and Burkholder. Time of the goal, 16:52 of the second period. Makes the final score, Trojans 13, Gaylord 0. If you'll take out your 50-50 tickets, we've had the 50-50 drawing first of all. Then we will, in just a minute, do Chuck-a-Putt. The 50-50 winner tonight, ticket 840-9703. 840-9703. If you're holding that ticket, take it over to the booster table to pick up your winnings. 840-9703.
So we're going to do Chuck-a-Puck, and the 50-50 raffle just got drawn, and then I do believe they're going to recognize Coach Givens real fast. I got a puck in my back pocket, so I might have to put the mic down for a minute.
Okay, can we have somebody, are those nets up? Okay, if you're playing, come on down to the glass. On your mark, get set, 30 seconds on the clock. Chuck those pucks.
Oh, that one's going to be close, man. Oh! Wait up, Brad.
Once again, we've got a special recognition coming up in just a moment.
All right, they've got Chuck-a-Puck done. Number 22, Chuck-a-Puck winner tonight.
Once again, pick up your prize over at the booster table. At this time, we'd like to do a special recognition. If we could have Coach Givens come out here onto the ice. Coach. Tonight we'd like to recognize and honor our head coach, Chris Gibbons. The 24-25 season serves as a major milestone for Coach as he coaches his 30th year as the head coach of the Central Trojan Hockey. This is his 33rd year in the program. His coaching has resulted in 1 state championship, 13 conference championships, 8 regional championships, 22 academic all-state teams, and Chris is an inductee of the Michigan High School Hockey Coaches Association in 2019. In addition, Coach Gibbons recently attained win number 450 at last week's game in Gaylord. He's in the top 10 of the MHSAA all-time coaching victories, currently number 9 overall and just 7 wins away from moving into 8th place. The players and families of Trojan Hockey want to thank you, Coach, for 30 years of coaching, mentoring, and building a team culture where student athletes can grow and thrive. Your dedication to and investment in Trojan athletics is unmatched, and our student athletes are better because of having you as a coach. Also, thank you to Deb Durer for your unwavering support of Coach and Trojan Hockey throughout all the years. Chris, in recognition of your dedication and commitment to the program, we want to dedicate and name the Trojan Hockey Locker Room the Chris Gibbons Locker Room. You will always be a part of Trojan Hockey. This will ensure that your legacy lives on. The plaque will be hung in the locker room memorializing your 30 years, and in the next week, the Chris Gibbons Locker Room will be proudly mounted to the locker room doors for all to see. So thank you, Chris, and go Trojans. At this time, if we have any other hockey alumni here, come on and join Coach on the ice for a photo. Any former Trojan hockey players in attendance, come on down.
So they're finishing the recognition for Coach Gibbons. I'm going to sign off. If you tuned in late, sorry about your luck. 13-0 win against Gaylord. We called it a mercy after 2. Shots on goal were 36-8 in favor of Traverse City. Glad to see the boys win, but I'd much rather lose by 1 than win by 13. I'm a competitor.